you look at art, everybody comes to it from a different perspective. A lot of people talk about like art styles, like what style is that, or people, or artists finding their styles, and that's really just sort of, for me, the voice that comes out as an artist. And so the style of my art is really how I look at the world.
I heard it's all natural.
It's homemade.
It's grown here in Virginia.
It's just good.
Local food.
Cooperatively yours, a community story.
I am Pete Morelewicz, and I'm an artist and a graphic designer here in Fredericksburg. You're sitting at my studio at Libertytown Arts Workshop. I've always been a bit of an artist. My mother was a professional sign painter and a calligrapher. So I kind of got to, as a kid, watch her at the table. I spent part of my career as a magazine designer, back when we had magazines. And that's when I decided, when I moved here to Fredericksburg, that that's the kind of line of work that I wanted to do, where I would be able to sit, listen, distill a bunch of information into some enticing graphics. And it sort of takes two forms. One is fine art, and then the other is graphic design for people. I do logos or murals, kind of anything people want. And occasionally, I still do some magazines. So as you walk around the co-op, you might see a few of my pieces. At the cafe wall, there's a series of stamps on the wall, so I have designed those. And then there's a mural right above the cash registers, Fredericksburg, Virginia, and with a big sun hugging the city. And that came about during COVID, when all I wanted to do was hug people, but we had to stay away from each other. So that was sort of my way of giving the whole city was hugging all of us. So it's nice to see that on the wall. And as well, I have some cards, some canvas banners, some buttons, some tea towels, kind of houseware items at the co-op, and they're all locally themed. They're all sites that are probably familiar to every shopper. And it's a sense for me of sharing civic pride. I think pride of place is very important, and it's one of those values that the co-op has as well. Having an audience of like-minded folks who appreciate the surroundings, who appreciate the community, who see the co-op as a center of the community, is a perfect match for the kind of work that I do, which is very Fredericksburg-centric as well. And though it is a celebration of buildings and sites, it is really about the people, and the co-op is the perfect embodiment of that.
Brought to you by the Fredericksburg Food Co-op, a community-owned grocery store where everyone is welcome to the table.